Hey you guys, how you living? How you feeling? How you doing? It's been a couple days since I did the daily reading, so I figured I'd go ahead and hit y'all with another one. Okay. It is a day or two after the full moon. The energy is still in the air. 3 days before and 3 days after. So pretty much today and tomorrow will wrap up the end of the full moon in Libra. I really want to study astrology. I think that's one thing I want to get into, knowing transits and moon phases and all of that. I feel like that's exciting. Instead of just using my intuition all the time, I want to know some like actual factual, like scientific John, you know what I'm saying? But I've already shuffled. Go ahead and pray a little. Spirit, oh, she be walking every day now. I'm proud of her. Spirit, thank you for gathering me here with the collective today to do this collective reading. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you for allowing me to share these messages with the collective for their highest good. I ask you to give me proper guidance and proper direction in order to give the collective clear and concise messages. And yeah, thank you. All right, Spirit, what you got for us? What you got for the collective? Thursday, April 9th, 2020. I hope you guys are doing good during this quarantine time, being in the house, not having limited access to outside. You know, we all want to be outside, but you know, a good walk won't kill you. A good walk, you might need that. A little jog or run, just doing some exercise outside, or just going for, you know, a light, you know, chilling, walking in your neighborhood, going to the park, doing something, you know. You don't have to be cooped up miserable, you feel me? Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? What messages? What messages are for us today? April 9th, 2020. What messages, Spirit? What messages? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective April 9th, 2020? What messages of guidance? What messages of counsel? What messages of wisdom do you have for them today? Please let the cards come out clearly. I like clear messages, okay? If that happens, I take 1 or 2. What messages? What messages? Five of Crate at the bottom of the deck. Here we have 5 of Think, 8 of Think, and High Priestess, all of them in the reverse. But I don't usually look at them as negative things. I just think of that as what aspects need to be worked on or improved on. Maybe that certain area in your life is being blocked, or I don't remember what I was gonna say. Or that you or an area that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so here we got the Eight of Think in the reverse. You may be having trouble with a coworker at work over ideas. Maybe you're having conflicting thoughts. It can be with someone, an older woman, a mature woman. This could be your mom, or just someone in your life. Could be a woman or someone that has feminine energy, but just really like just butting head about ideas, and you like, or just someone, or you could be like coming in contact with someone who like just lives a different lifestyle from you. It may be like you tell them your opinion on a certain topic, and they tell you theirs, and y'all are kind of doing like a brainstorm. But you might be kind of hesitant. You might be kind of weary of the idea of taking on their opinions as your own. But I think really collabing with someone or making peace with to say agree to disagree, you know, that type of situation. Even though someone doesn't have the same ideas or opinions as you, doesn't mean theirs are any better, and doesn't mean yours are any better. It just means that you have two different opinions because you are two different individuals. You know what I'm saying? The Eight of Think, I feel like you might be getting out of the space of being depressed. You might be honing in on talents or abilities that you have, being more focused into a few things, because like this is like being overwhelmed with a lot, being overwhelmed with too many ideas and not being able to stick and finish one. Ooh, child. Okay. Spoke right the fuck to me. But it seems like you're coming out of this energy and really focusing in and mastering your craft. This is the perfect time to do that. I tell you guys that every day I come on here. But while we are in this quarantine season, right now would be the opportune time to really work on projects that you have and pick one. Pick it and stick it, okay? Pick it and stick with it. Okay, pick it and stick to it, because it will bring you abundance. It will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness. I feel like this is like a long time coming. Like you might just be looking for your purpose. You might just be searching for your purpose, and you're being able to stay focused and concentrate on one thing, so you can really decipher and decide, you know, is this something that really brings joy to your soul? Ooh. You're just be coming through. But if you are in that energy of being overwhelmed, I would recommend or suggest just being still and meditating and really asking your angels for some guidance to help you bring clarity to the situation, so you can not feel as tied down to so much and it overwhelms you, you know. You might feel isolated. You might be overthinking about this project or the situation. Oh, I thought I was about to fall out the window. Okay, it's cool with it falling on the floor. I thought I was gonna fall out the fucking window. It's there might be with that situation, it might just be too many people's opinions, or too many people's opinions about this conflict, but I really feel like this is more separate. But it could be. If you if a relationship in your life, platonic or romantic, if you're conflicting with someone, you might be overthinking the situation. You might be isolating yourself due to the situation. You might feel isolated because we are in this time of staying at home. And you have all these negative thoughts, all these thoughts of doom and gloom and stuff. Maybe that's something to look into. But if you are that's what I'm saying. If you are feeling in that energy, really meditate and ask for the guidance. The guidance that you're seeking. High Priestess in reverse. Not being able to see things clearly, excuse me. Either you're not able to see the light and the positive out of the situation, or you're not seeing clearly things within yourself. It's some conflict, and it's going to bring about some type of change, because it brings you from a 5 to an 8. 5 is change. Don't ask me what 8 is. I think 8's the only one I may I get clarification on this High Priestess in reverse, please? Clarification on the High Priestess. A tower moment, okay. It's an impending tower moment. You got, those are 2 major arcanas. Clarification on power spirit. In reverse, you could, okay, so like with that 8 of think, not seeing, with the 8 of think and having, bless you, and having those thoughts, plus the High Priestess not being able to see things clearly or feeling unveiling of deep emotions, something maybe with those emotions caused this tower to come about. But in the reverse, it's like a tower moment at the end of the day is gonna bring up change, like, period. So maybe you're just having a fear of change, or you can't control change. Like, change is bound to happen. Look at the world we're living in right now. If you want to look at it like that. Spirit, I just said something about these feelings. Okay, so yeah, a fear, a change, it's a conflict with someone. It's a conflict with a group of 5. 5 could be significant because this conflict in the 5 would think, and conflict with the 5 would create impending negative thoughts. This high priestess not being able to see things clearly. Things seen and unseen. So some of the stuff that you're not seeing are have not been made clear to you yet. The next 3 cards out the deck: Moon in reverse, Boss of Field, and Lovers. No. What did I just say? Okay, yeah, Moon in reverse, Boss of Field, and I think Lovers was in reverse. So yeah, this is basically what this is, of you being afraid of going into the world, going in like head on, being afraid of a certain outcome. This has Sun in it. You might be a fire. Sun is Leo. With this Boss of Field, this is Fish. You could be a water sign with the field, with the fish. Fish is Pisces. Water is water signs. So you could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have the Sun here. We also have the Moon here, talking about emotions. There's some weird shit. Not weird shit in the card, but this card speaks to everything. This is talking about your emotions. Is that mine? Hold on. Because I'm not just looking at this picture a little differently. We'll go back to that. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, okay. A lobster. That's a lobster. Duh. A lobster represents primitive emotion. A wolf represents wildness. A bat associated with night. And an octopus reminding you of the softness and flexibility required to face your fears. So you're being afraid of the unknown, but you have all these animals around you. Things might be looking, oh wow. Welcome those unpleasant thoughts that you might be having. Release that fear, but you need to acknowledge that you're afraid if you want to move any further. So this can be within yourself or with, okay. So I definitely feel like this might have been conflict that you had been having. This might be something like a constant struggle with yourself regarding change. Inner conflict, these inner thoughts impeding you, bouts of sadness or doubt, got you feeling, okay, doubt, sadness got you feeling like this, but this is you coming out of this. Now it's, I still need a book. Now it's time that you need to start seeing things more clearer. Need to see things, seen and unseen. Not being afraid to break out of the box. Not being afraid to release any negative energy. Really busting out and making a change because you're afraid. All of these in the reverse. Pay attention to the details. Go within, meditate. This has a lot to do with your feelings, with your emotions. So maybe it's just you being clear in your intentions, how you're feeling. Acknowledge the fear, acknowledge those negative thoughts that you've been having so you can release them. It looks like you're out of your comfort zone. You might be uncomfortable right now. Sheesh. The moon appears because you don't have all the information necessary to assess the situation, or your vision has been clouded by miscommunication, rumors, or lies. Moon is telling you to wait until things become clear before you act. So along with that high priestess being able to see shit clearly, your judgment might be clouded right now, or it has been skewed because of miscommunications, deception, or someone telling lies on your ass. Boss of field. Let's see. I feel like I had this before. But you can never look at the card enough. I don't think I had this card before. Emotional stability. This was the only card that was upright. Being emotionally mature brings stability to relationships and business endeavors. I feel like it's going in the right direction. The fish are going in one direction. Being in a constant wave of peace, not really, moving up and down, but just going with the flow. It says, so if you need to break up with your partner, you can do it. If you need to be more patient with your partner, you can do that. Feeling afraid to set some boundaries with someone, Boss of Field says, hey, you're the boss. So maybe okay, so maybe these are thoughts about a relationship with someone, whether it's romantic or platonic. But in these regards, I'm talking about romantic. Really fighting yourself with this decision. Why you dip off by yourself and being isolated, because you might be okay. So you need to start to use your tuition and see things more clearer. Don't be afraid of the outcome, because and if you need to do this, of any situation, if you really need to think before you act. That's all I was gonna say. Yeah, but the Lovers in reverse. That's why I say relationship, because I feel like it has something to do with someone in your life that's close to you, that you care about. Yeah, I feel like that is more on the love, romantic side. I don't be always wanting to talk about love all the time. I feel like I don't, so it's like, I think I gotta really start working on doing some more types of readings so it doesn't always have to end up talking about relationships for people who are not in relationships. you want to talk about some other things, we could talk about some other things too. So I'm gonna pull out these mindfulness cards for y'all. We finna get it shit poppin'. I always forget that I need my deck to shuffle. So today I'm using my mindfulness cards that I got from Target, and I feel like this would be a cool deck to add at the conclusion of each video to leave you with a reminder to practice mindfulness. Sheesh, I couldn't get that out. Okay, cool. Alright, Spirit, where are some messages of mindfulness that the collective needs to hear? I'm gonna pull 2 today. Spirit said 3. Yes. Mindfulness everywhere. I'm gonna read this one first. I'm gonna go one by one. So the first card out is mindfulness everywhere. I like that. The key to making mindfulness a part of our everyday lives is realizing that wherever we are has the potential to be a meditation space, a desk at work, a crowded bus, an airplane seat, or beneath a beautiful tree. Whether it's using the physical experience of traveling to help grow body awareness, or the people around us as a cue to practice kindness, every situation and environment can be used in support of cultivating mindfulness in daily life. Try selecting a favorite card from the deck to see how you can practice the exercise in a range of different places and situations. So I'm guessing this is like one of the ones that come along with the deck, basically to remind you that mindfulness is everywhere. So it says to pick one out of the deck. We got a couple more, okay? But remember, mindfulness can be practiced anywhere, at any time, any place, anytime, anywhere, everything. There is no control. And this is regarding your rest and balance. This one was curiosity and joy. Much of the conflict we face in our day-to-day lives is related to our desire to always be in control. What would it be like to relax our need to be in charge of what happens to us and other people? The world continues doing what it does, whether we get involved or not. Consider your own body. So much happens without you doing anything at all. Your heart pumps, your digestive system digests, and your mind remembers to come back to the present when it has become distracted. So, letting go of control. That's all I need to say. Life is gonna go out with or without us, so we might as well just go with the flow and let shit happen. Enjoy the ordinary. Enjoy the ordinary. It says, one of the reasons we're so willingly and easily distracted is that we're not very good at dealing with the ordinary. It's boring, so we let our minds wander off to find something interesting. But boredom is often a sign of calm mixed with restlessness. If we let go of the restlessness and appreciate the stillness of the moment, there is an enjoyment to be found in the ordinary. Next time you're feeling bored, sit with the feeling for a few minutes and enjoy the quiet calm of the moment. When I tell you guys, I needed this shit so bad. Like, as soon as it said this, I knew it was for me, y'all. So hopefully somebody really need to enjoy. If you've been feeling bored, if you've been feeling restless, but at the same time you're not anxious but you're real calm, sit with that feeling of stillness for a moment and really enjoy the peace that you have right now, because let me tell you, you're gonna need it. Okay? But that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoy and I hope you come back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace.